This is Kona. I don't know anything about it. I just found it on Game Pass. So we're going to discover it together. Play. These all look the same, so I'll pick this one. Loading. I know literally nothing about what we're about to play. Not complaining, my game also has very long load times. Not complaining at all. There we are. Hello. I am in a car in northern Quebec, October 1970.
FLIER sought information for a living. That is to say that ever since he returned from Korea, after having served with the armed forces, he had been working as a private investigator in Montreal. William Hamilton, a rich industrialist, had gotten in touch with him regarding a simple vandalism issue. Nothing to write home about. Not worth hiring a private eye either, just so he can drive for hours on rough roads. But that's how it had always been. The client pays, Carl gets it done.
Oh, so I'm driving now? Hold on a second. First off, I need to invert my camera. That's offensive, calling the other one normal. Alright, yes, let's apply these settings, and here we go. So, throttle, steering, well, obviously we want to go follow that train. Oh, it's not going to let me follow the train. I am highly disappointed. Alright, well.
They had set up to meet at the general store, his client's business. Well, actually, the entire village had William Hamilton's name written all over it.
I don't feel like I'm retaining much about the story right now. I don't have a lot of context.
When the roads were bad, muddy, or snowed in, it was customary around these parts to close them off. But it was also customary to ignore those signs entirely and drive there anyway.
Okay. No one here. Can I pick up this rock? Oh, I can zoom in on it. Look at that beautiful rock. Okay. Wait, what's in there? Okay, the camera is very sensitive. I'm having trouble not just looking up and down crazily all the time. So there's something in there that I can interact with. Can't go that way. What is in here? Open? A? A button. That's how we do it. Read FLIER. Manistan. It'll be good. Manistan just sounds like, what, the country that men come from? Next. No other Quebec and its inexhaustible resources. The province of Quebec sits on an inexhaustible abundance of natural resources. Why not take advantage of this? Our valuable minerals could travel the world and reach places as far as Dallas, USA. Get involved and invest now. Quebec's economic might will be awakened. At the heart of the wilderness, the north is swarming with wolves, caribous, bears, partridges, foxes, snowy owls, and hordes of other majestic creatures that are every bit the equals of Africa's wildlife. We are the Africa of America. Come to discover the north and experience the genuine white jungle. That reads very awkwardly. Maybe it sounds better in French. I'm not sure. Alright, well, I'm assuming I can't just, can I just walk over them?
Hamilton never mentioned a road blocking barrier. Why was it needed here in the back of Beyond? That would, however, be a mystery for another day. Carl had waited long enough for someone to come and raise it.
Yep, time to just drive straight through it. Or, oh look, I can interact with this. Break lock if I have...
Still not a soul in sight. There was no point in waiting any longer. Carl had to figure this one out by himself.
Right. Carl had to figure this one out by himself. It means they're not going to help me. Okay, well, do I have tools in the back of my truck? Withdraw. I've got a fire starter and nothing else. Cool. No wire cutters, huh? Well, what's over here? Oh, wait, first. Obviously, we must open the trash can. Get the bottle. I don't know why I'm carrying around a filthy bottle. Hello, Doge and Cat memes. We're playing Kona. Oh, some, like, totem-type carvings. Cool. Alright. Up the tower we go. Being very, very gentle on this right stick. Oh, what is this? Aha. Fire starters. Bolt cutters. Well, I know what I'm doing next. Lighting this entire forest on fire. Hey, I can run. That's cool. Brake lock. Ooh.
Hamilton is waiting for Carl in the general store. It was time for him to get down to business.
That's right. Let's get down to business. So Dojan Cat Memes actually has been keeping track of this game and wanted to get it when it came out on Game Pass. This is my first exposure to it. I just happened to run across it in Game Pass and was like, huh, a game I've never heard of. I should download it. And that is the glory of Game Pass.
Dedicated to improving the region's economy. Others an aging Englishman who would do anything to further his fortunes. And those ones hated him enough to go on about scheming against him. Hamilton had recently acquired a few local businesses, but the last straw was the reopening of a mine, which gave rise to a wave of protests and
I just keep trying to drive off the road to see if I can. And it feels like I can't.
Given these circumstances,
this is how game designers play video games. You kind of mess with the edges, see what we can get away with.
So far, only the industrialist's house had been a target, but soon enough, Carl thought, the target would become the man himself.
Well. Ranger says that he's getting Stanley Parable vibes from this. Probably because of the narration. I was about to say, are we going to just wait through the few hours? I would not be surprised if an indie game someday pulls that off. Like, you get knocked unconscious.
Carl needed to get out of there. The cold and the pain required urgent care.
What? Oh, wow, it's... Oh, wow. Am I going to be lost in a blizzard? Okay. Now the game starts. So... Whoa, wait. How would we make that bridge collapse?
The driver had taken off. It was still best to check it out and leave nothing to chance. Carl needed help.
Oh man, just the controls of the camera are like making it really difficult for me to focus.
It was a small blocked box engraved with the letters WH. Carl thought about taking it. Nothing was to be left to chance.
Okay, I got a photo.
Such heart-wrenching Nordic poetry that was. But Carl didn't care much about flowery language.
Alright. Carl doesn't care, I don't care either. I feel like I'm getting very very cold.
Carl
can heal
wondered
my
how long he
wounds.
would have to endure this skin-stinging cold.
Yeah, I feel like I should make a fire at some point.
Carl, ever diligent in his work, always carried his log on him, in which he scribbled down thoughts and leads alike during the course of his investigations.
So, is there a way to open my inventory and use something? I guess I'll take that fire starter with me. Is there somewhere I can start a fire? Let's get off the road. Maybe some shelter. Carl is less accurate. What do you mean by accurate? Am I going to be shooting things? Okay, so heat sources keep you from freezing to death, and they save the game. Is this room a heat source? Probably not. Oh wait, a lantern. Okay.
Even better than he had hoped, Carl Faubert had succeeded once more, and was now on his way to new adventures.
So, I like to imagine now that this is Carl's voice, and he's just narrating in third person everything that he does. Alright, so I need matches, a fire starter, and a log. Oh, how did I get out my map? Oh, I'm at the very beginning of this map. Oh, holy crap. Okay. There's a lot of this game to discover. So I need fuel, I think, before I can start that fire. Is there anything up here that's interactive? It looks like not. So yeah, if I hit A on that, it doesn't work. So I think that means I need a log. Or some wood. Oh man, opening doors is very awkward. Okay, is there wood around here? Ah, is this...
Cold turned into pain. Carl needed to find someplace warm.
Yeah, I know, buddy. Do they keep any emergency firewood around here? Okay, I'm starting to black out. Oh, there's a tree. Can I just pull sticks off the tree? Or what's this stake in the ground? See, it looks like there's a log in there, but there's not. Wait, can I... Oh, B opens my map. Not very useful. Oh wait, this is firewood. Hello. Yeah, let's just get all the logs. I don't know why I didn't recognize that firewood. That's hilarious. Okay. Let's use this stove now. Okay, so I've saved the game. I'm warming up. How long will this last? Will I be able to go outside again? Can I put this blanket on? So this reminds me a lot of The Long Dark, but clearly got a different vibe to it. Rations, that looks useful. Okay, so I've warmed up, so now what? Got this map. Okay, so if I head that way, up the road, I guess? Maybe there's a chance of running into something? Guess I can always come back here. Wait a minute. This little turnaround doesn't look like it matches the map. That's strange. I guess I'm off the road. I need to go out here and turn right. That's how I go up that road. Okay. So I'm gonna run to keep my blood flowing.
This deep in the country, his last hope was to find an abandoned garage or a farm by the roadside. His life depended on it.
Okay, so I can't walk further down this road. Does that mean I need to get in the car? I mean, that doesn't seem likely, right? It seems pretty stuck. Heal his wounds. Okay, right. I picked up a first aid kit. I don't know how to use it, though. Let's get back in the warm area. Start pushing buttons. Oh, that's how I crouch down. It's left bumper. Right bumper doesn't do anything. Left trigger zooms in. Right trigger? Nothing. Up on the D-pad opens my investigation, which apparently I'm still doing.
The Polaroid, Carl's long-standing and faithful ally, had seen his share of husbands caught red-handed cheating. There's always something out there waiting to be snapped away.
Okay, so not that. How about left is my flashlight, and right is my map. Okay, how do I use a first aid kit? Is there something here that I can use? Clicking the sticks doesn't do anything. Start probably does something. Consumable? First aid kit. Okay, I guess I used it. So now I'm not hurt anymore? Let's make sure. What equipment do I have? Okay, these things. Cool. So I used my first aid kit. I got cigarettes. Okay, so I need to find a key to open that lockbox. Alright, so have I done enough that now I can go out? Let's see if it'll let me head up the road now. Okay, I feel like I'm going further than before. Nope. Nope, I still can't go farther. Alright, well, let's see. Maybe it'll let me get in the car now that I've healed my injuries. Yeah, Dojin Cat beams had the same guess. It will not move without help. Well, I've got that chain, right? Can I use this car? Looks like probably not. What are my options? So I picked up that chain. Oh, there's my options right there. I picked up that chain. It doesn't seem to... Oh, inventory. Chains. Log. Polar film matches, empty bottle, fire starter. So I just got the chains, that's all it's telling me. Don't see a way to use them. Oh wait, what's this? Lay chains. Okay, there we go. Now will it work? Alright, okay. Making progress. That works. Okay, these people have not driven in snow before. That should have taken way longer. Though, actually, wait, I actually am struggling to slow down a little bit. This is kind of slippy. Rainier laughs in Canadian.
Carl's military training had made him a very punctual man. Being late to his meeting with Hamilton was out of the question.
Okay, so I'm really...
Spread out on a few acres
Huh.
of untouched forest, bellowing caribou, everlasting snow, and undefiled lakes. The Manistan region was no tourist hub. It was said to have been populated for millennia by Cree people, and ever since the industrial era, by the metal mining industry.
Okay, so I'm going to continue this detective investigation. This is
Truck
not
was
just a
running on
survival
fumes.
game.
Good thing that the general store was close by.
I'm driving like an idiot. I can't seem to drive slowly the way I want to. And we're loading. Rainier says, files game in games where the plot doesn't work in the days of cell phones. Yeah, we'll see how isolated I am. But so far, I don't think I've seen any other people. So that achievement is called Rendezvous, which is appropriate because that's a French word. Yay, I got an achievement in Game Pass.
The milkman had to drive by every week to fill the bottles. The fresh milk indicated a recent visit.
Wait, there's just a crate of milk out here?
A milkman had to drive
Right,
by
I
every
heard you
week
say that
to fill
last
the
time.
bottles. The fresh milk indicated a recent visit.
I mean, I guess if it's always
Something
freezing
fell
cold.
at the bottom of the box.
Okay, I need a key. I need 2 keys now. But yeah, I guess if you live in a place that's just freezing cold, you can just leave milk outside and it's fine. What the
Carl
heck?
had no trouble recognizing his employer. He had been killed. There was no need to be a detective to figure that out. But only a detective could have noticed that the killer had to have been very close, that the fatal blow had been given before the victim even realized.
Nice. And because this is old-fashioned, I actually have a limit on the number of pictures I can take, I think.
Carl felt a chill down his spine and had a terrifying realization. If Hamilton was dead, then who was going to pay him? What could be inside that envelope? Carl was taken aback. He knew this address. It was said to be the address of the P.O. box for the Canadian Secret Service.
Rainer says, wow, your character's a bit of a jerk. So, Mr. John Va, Montreal. Okay. Wait, was I supposed to be able to read more of that? Was there something in that envelope? Let's look back at my inventory. Or would it be in my journal? Let's see. Hamilton's murder. Oh, what? Okay, so the envelope was torn open and empty, but it's addressed to the Secret Service. Okay, interesting. So yeah, so the way that the narration works is kind of making sense now. This is really a hard-boiled detective story. I had assumed this was going to be like a survival story, like The Long Dark, but apparently it's got those elements to it, but it's a detective story in that setting. And you can totally imagine seeing a movie like that, right? Like a detective story where part of it is the fact that you're in the Great White North and your character can get into situations where they're stranded and there's like a little bit of extra tension because of that. So they're doing a game with that same kind of vibe, which I like. Doja Cat Meme says a real Canadian would have said sorry to the dead body. What the? What? Okay. Yeah, I'll just rob the place. That's cool. That's what I do.
Amateur hunters showing some pride in having killed a nice pelted beast. With men like this roaming the area, wolves would become extinct within 10 years, Carl thought. A nice picture of the Magasin LACHANCE store, seemingly taken the day it was first opened. It feels frozen in time, from an era long forgotten. Jumping from that height was akin to tempting death. Perhaps that man on the snowmobile had seen enough of this world already.
Or the photo was just taken at a very low angle to make it look like they were jumping higher than they were. To open the cash register, punch the price, press sale, turn the crank 2 times, punch the machine. Okay. 2 numbers, sale, turn the crank twice. Right, I'm not reading this one. I'll deal with that in a second. While I've got it in my head, let's have a look at the cash register.
An explosion suddenly occurred outside.
What? Alright. 23 cents. Sale. Oh, it's just play money. Okay, we got the post key. Turn on the pump.
Carl knew that Gilles Lachance was in charge of the general store. That made him one of Hamilton's employees. A very angry employee, as Carl could plainly see.
Okay, so it looks like Gilles invited Hamilton to come to the store? Can I get out? What?
Maintaining his composure, Carl recalled something from his military training. Wolves always stay away from populated areas. Wait, was it about bears?
Alright, so what is this? Okay, so I've turned the electricity off.
The note explained that the garage and the store couldn't be supplied with electricity at the same time.
The garage and the store couldn't be... What? So we can turn off the store. Turn on the garage. Oh, okay. So I don't know why I would want to have it be the garage. So the garage is off. Store is on. I'm saying to use a generator. Nothing's doing anything. Let's go outside. Okay, so is something wrong with... Is this... Looks like a fuel tank. Is it connected to the generator? Wait, is that the generator? It's got a key. No interact point. Oh, fixed generator.
Carl was no electrician, but he could identify a wiring problem when he saw one.
Alright. So it looks like the store might have already been using the generator and then something exploded out here. I can start a fire if I need to. Let's see if I need to. Don't have a key to this. Can't open that. Well, I've got a key to the post box. Let's see if that's useful.
The murder weapon.
Nice. What's over here? Outhouse! Oh. Well, that's where the wolves went. Keep an eye on that direction. Nothing useful. I can get more logs if I want. anything back here? No, just a lot of space. What's this?
Carl was used to strange phenomena, but a chunk of ice like this, as if an iceberg came out of the ground, that was a first.
Yeah.
Prints? Carl found a surprise at every turn.
Prints.
Was the camera faulty, or was it a possible lead?
Are we... Oh. Huh. Well, somebody went to the outhouse. I already checked in there, though, right? Are these my prints? These are my prints. So I guess maybe I am taking pictures of the wolf prints. I thought I was following another human, but I'm just making prints. So, okay, the wolves, yeah, they came over here too. Let it be known you're nothing more than a brigand, a robber, a garbage hoarder.
Seems like some villagers barely tolerated each other.
Huh. People writing rude notes to each other and then throwing them away. Welcome to Canada. So, Doshin Cat Meme says, check down the hole. I assume that you said that when I was at the outhouse. My problem was... Oh yeah, I've been picking up way too many logs. My problem was, I couldn't get any deeper into that, into the outhouse. I was standing about as close as I could, and there weren't any other interact points, so... Okay. So I don't have any tape.
Carl wondered how long he would
pliers.
have to endure this skin-stinging cold.
So I can't refuel my car until we have power. To get power, I need to fix the generator. The generator requires 2 tools I don't have. Can I... Yes. So it requires 2 tools I don't have. They might be in the garage. But I'm going to need to find a key to get into the garage. No thanks, I ate too many of those in Curvia. This place is a mess. Alright. Is there... Oh wait, what's this? Just some car? Oh. Broken clock, how convenient. Right. Ooh, drawers. Oh wait, no. Yes. A key. It's the garage key. Anything else useful in here? Customer
According to
credit.
that log, it seemed like the whole village owed some money to the general store. Carl was far more interested in the bunch of nearby addresses he had just gotten his hands on, though.
Yeah. Duct tape. Matches. Is that everything? Think so. Okay, so I've got the duct tape. And I've got a key. So I'm betting that the pliers are in here. So it looks like the interact points don't appear unless the object is well lit enough. So I have to have my flashlight out in order to find them. I can't just feel around in the dark. Hardware, general hardware. Aha. Oh, my inventory's full because I am holding all of the logs. Okay, well, let's hold less logs. Let's just carry one extra log. Alright, anyway. Pliers. Does nothing. Alright. Oh no, I am hearing a little bit of music. I like that so far they have not introduced a mechanic where my flashlight is going to be continuously running out of batteries. Because while that is an inconvenient thing that happens in real life, it does not happen every 30 seconds the way it does in video games. Okay, we fixed the generator. What state did I leave this in? Okay, so we gotta... already turned on the garage. Okay, so the garage is off. Main store is on. Oh, I have to start the generator. Or did that do anything? Oh, wait.
The note explained that the garage and the store couldn't be supplied with electricity at the same time.
Did I turn this off by accident? How come... Is the store more broken than I thought? So I'm getting power from the generator. Okay, the store's turned off. Everything's turned off. Okay, let's turn the store on. So I feel like it got darker in here when I flipped that switch. Okay, down is on. Okay. Wait, what's... Okay, so that's on. Pump 2 is on. Alright, so can I get gas now? Is that how this works? Make more. That sounds familiar. Okay, car needs gas, right? Oh, here's the gas.
Given the circumstances, leaving with an empty tank would be a death warrant. Carl had to refuel.
There it is.
The pumps wouldn't surrender their divine nectar so easily. In all likelihood, they had to be switched on from inside the store.
I just did that.
The pumps wouldn't surrender their divine nectar so easily.
I just turned on the
In all likelihood,
pump.
they had to be switched on from inside the store.
I turned on the pump. What is up? There's no thanks. I prefer my beer cold. I mean, it's freezing in here. What are you talking about? Ooh. First aid kit. Nice. Okay, so there's a green... Oh, the green light turns on. Fine, whatever. I can't decide if this game sometimes has confusing UX or if they're just trying to accurately depict the world of like the 70s, which also had problematic UX. Alright, we'll just pretend that's how long it takes to fill up a car. And... We're gonna keep driving.
Carl knew straight away where to find the infuriated LACHANCE. Any good investigation would have to start there.
No, that was fine. So I knew where to find LACHANCE. Oh, I hit B to get out because I thought that was an open map. Let's look at the map. Okay, so I'm already here. And I'm trying to get... Oh, so I found all these addresses. So Hamilton was all the way up the road. Probably not going there anytime soon. So this says that I know... Oh, LACHANCE. Oh, he's back down the road behind us. Okay, so I need to turn around. Go back down LACHANCE. Probably... Is that his driveway? That little loop in the road? Alright. Well... I think what we want to do is turn around. Wait, what? I can't go back? Or is that just forcing me to go to the store and I can go around it? Okay, let's go around it. Aha, that is a thing I can do. Okay, cool. I was worried for a second. I was like, wait a minute, what? Wait. Can I rob this? Can I rob this truck? Let's go rob this truck.
That had to be the worst parking job ever. Who was Carl to judge, though? It may
Yeah,
be customary to park like that around these parts. Or not.
That's it? It looks like I can't do much with this. It's locked. This is a pretty fascinating game. I think I'm running up the end of what I should do right now for a video, but I like the vibe they're going for. Let me just see if I can find this LACHANCE place. Alright. This is how I also drive normally, so this is fine. Okay, so it should be up here on the left, like a loop goes off the road. Nope, there's a mailbox. Probably LACHANCE's place. You can tell by the way that it's loading. We have arrived at a real place. Back when I was mentioning problematic UX, Rainer said, Quebec is known for its problematic UX. Alright, well, I like that the driving is a little freer now. Originally I felt pretty channeled, but, huh? LACHANCE's house. What is this?
The crossbow bolt stuck into the wooden stairs reminded Carl of the arrow that was said to have hit Achilles' heel.
Whatever.
But who was the intended Achilles this time?
Why is it on fire? So it just prompts me to get out my camera when I find pieces of evidence, which is interesting. But this is a really nice shot to begin my next session on. So that's where I'm gonna go. I'm assuming, can I save the game like this? I can't save the game. When can I save it? Let's see if I can save it inside the house. I assume this is going to be a game where I don't run into a lot of other living humans.
The air was freezing, right down to the bone.
Oh, what is this?
Was that the Lord Almighty's doing? A huge
What?
block of unnatural, glowy ice had swallowed that poor woman's body. What sort of
Okay.
supernatural force could have conjured this?
Oh wait, I just remembered. It's sources of heat that let me save the game.
The pot was cold, and the stew inside wasn't cooked. It's likely that poor Giselle was slow cooking it before she got snapped. What a waste.
This is weird.
It felt like old people were all these walls could see for years. The LACHANCES could hardly be blamed for wanting to freshen things up a bit.
All right. That was really weird. I did not
mess.
expect this to be a
Clearly,
supernatural
there was
story.
some major revamping work underway here. The place looked barely habitable. The cross looked after a marriage's well-being and served as a motivator to uphold the priest's sermons calling for more little worshippers on one hand and cautioning against guilty pleasures on the other.
Wow, we're
Indeed,
getting into some topics.
The LACHANCES were still part of the God-fearing generation. Beautiful portrait of Gilles and Giselle, bound together by the chains of conventional love.
Box full of Harlequin novels. Oh, more Polaroid film. Nice. So I guess I could just take pictures of whatever I want. Nope, rather leave that on, thanks. I think I've looked at everything. Now again, my vision quivers. I think it's when I'm getting close to Giselle, though. No? I don't know why my vision keeps quivering. It feels like maybe it's just because I'm a little bit close to Giselle. Because when I get real close to her, it gets really
Many
problematic.
boxes scattered about. Carl didn't need to summon his detective training to quickly figure that the LACHANCES had just moved in. Ah, moving. What a pleasant activity. Of course, you'll find the record player only to find the records weeks later in some random box. The general store, along with several more infrastructures in the area, had been acquired by wealthy industrialist William J. Hamilton. Perhaps the village should be rechristened Hamiltown.
So Hamilton bought the store. People resented him for it. I've yet to find a clock that works. That's nice and creepy. Nothing? I feel weird getting so close to this body. Like making me feel the pulse in my head. Oh, now I can't move.
A sudden cold snap struck Carl, who felt like he was pulled into a dream.
What is happening? Okay, I was about to quit, but I'm glad I didn't miss this bit. So somebody closed something
was
in
hidden
there.
under the stairs. The man grabbed his rifle. Carl felt a sense of dread in him.
Okay. Back down the stairs? What's this? What? Bertrand LaChance? Oh yeah, source of heat.
Perhaps their spousal relationship had been cooling down lately.
Okay, he didn't shoot her, because, I mean, we saw her frozen, right? I haven't been in here yet.
It seemed like secrecy was commonplace in this house.
How am I seeing all this? So did this get triggered by me getting closer to Giselle?
Carl felt the cold slowly dissipate and was brought back to reality.
So I found her
Giselle
diary.
was now only ice, and all that was left of her voice was a diary. She confided in this diary, amongst other things, the tragic story of a young woman, a victim. Was this what she was hiding?
So Gilles trying to blackmail someone. Probably related to my case. plunger. Alright. Painkillers. Oh, that's good. I haven't seen those yet. Okay, not a lot of stuff. Oh, wait, what's here? Nothing? Nothing? Okay, well, let's go see what was hidden in that. Okay, yeah, so I'm not getting that pulse thing anymore. So apparently that was like a gateway into that vision. And I was avoiding it because I was like worried about getting too close. It was making me nervous. And so I almost missed the vision.
Carl had seen that kind of safe before. With its double-layered security system blending letters and numbers, its code couldn't be broken by the common burglar.
Okay. Probably need to find a combination somewhere. I love that I pull the switches down to turn things on here. Bertrand LaChance, 1948? That's not likely to have anything to do with this. What? How do I control this? Okay, so looks like I probably just need one letter and one number, I think.
Beautiful portrait of Gilles and Giselle, bound together by the chains of conventional love.
Yeah, I've looked in all these places. Is there anything new I'm likely to find? I already looked in here, right? Yeah. Let's look at my diary, see if anything stands out. There's 25? Oh. Okay, 3-digit combination. She turned to ice while waiting. It's a 3-digit combination? What? So just... She reveals the secrets from the husband's safe. Did I miss something in that? I was only skimming the diary entry. Do I have her diary in my inventory? That's not my inventory. There we are. Documents. Giselle's diary. Okay, let's have a look at this again. Just glancing through here real quick. I often looked at the safe he keeps hidden in the fake wall, which he stores his incriminating documents he intends to use. Just can't come to grips with the sheer ridiculousness of the whole thing. Okay. Oh, change page. Oh, I couldn't have found it anyway with what I was doing before. Okay, there's 2 pages. He forgets combination. He has to remember his father's first initial, followed by 3 numbers I had to engrave behind his pendant. His pendant. Who could have 3 numbers? Okay, so it's his father's first initial B. And then 3 numbers she had to engrave behind his pendant. What pendant are we talking about? I don't remember seeing a pendant. So it's B something. So Dojin Cat Meme just taking a break to read a book, and I understand because I feel like I'm missing some key thing here.
A nice white coating would restore the room to its charm of olden days.
I don't see any little interaction icons telling me there's a pendant around here anywhere. And I haven't run across Gilles himself.
Many boxes scattered about. Carl didn't need to summon his detective training to quickly figure that the LACHANCES had just moved in.
What? Okay, so I know it's B. I'm going to be like, oh, I need to push it 3 times. Okay. So, like, if it's 3 digits, then it's not likely to be 1948.
Ah, moving. What a pleasant activity. Of course, you'll find the record player only to find the records weeks later in some random box.
The pendant isn't on her, is it? Could it be somewhere else on the property? Oh, wait. I haven't opened these cabinets yet. The line is cut. Where would I find a pendant anyway? Jewelry box? Somebody's bedside table? Hey, me. Can I look somewhere else on the property? It's not in the trash can. I mean, I guess if it's going to take me a long time to find these additional 3 numbers, I could just quit and say this is how far we're getting in this particular session. Okay. So if he went this way, maybe I can find what I'm looking for on his body. Because he's dead in the cold like everyone else. Oh, we're loading. Something important is coming. Oh, Rainer suggested, did their marriage photo have a date on it? If he's always forgetting it, that would make a lot of sense. Actually, this is kind of funny. My wife engraved our date of our anniversary on the inside of my wedding band so that I wouldn't be able to forget. So maybe that's exactly what he did. Oh, wait. Oh.
A shiver ran down Carl's spine as he glanced over another body trapped in ice. Indeed, the scene was quite chilling.
The scene was chilling.
Familiar shivers going down his spine, and he was back to the realm of visions.
This is creepy. Whoa. So he went out there with a rifle, intending to do something. He got chased back by a wolf. Mysterious journal.
This was a hunting log. Better yet, a war diary.
I don't know who wrote this. It's creepy though. So a wolf was digging here? Aha! Pendant.
What could these engraved numbers mean? A fresh path suddenly appeared before
739.
Carl.
I think that's 739. Let's give it a try. 739. I gotta finish the vision first, I guess. So are we going back in time? Retracing his steps in reverse? Oh, there's the car I found. And now I can open the door. I couldn't before.
The vision
Gilles'
slowly
wallet.
faded away, like an icicle melting in the palm of your hand. Carl, back in the real world, now knew who the icebound man was. Gilles Lachance, the general store's manager himself.
Huh. So, letting your achievements cover your subtitles is a pretty common mistake, one that we make in State of Decay 2 as well. We're working on a fix for that.
Carl wondered how long he would have to endure this skin-stinging cold.
Right. Well, let's... Wait a minute. You're pretty far away. I don't know how easily I'll find the destination going back that way, so I think I'm going to run this way. I'll go open the safe, then I'll use the stove to save. Unless I'm just going to get killed by this snow right now. How did I run around so far in that vision? It didn't feel like I went that far, but I guess maybe this is the long way around. I assumed this would be more direct. I guess maybe I drove for a while? I have gotten the geometry of this place completely wrong and I'm getting myself killed. This is just like the State of Decay 2 stream today. Wait, no, there's the fence. Yeah, on the State of Decay 2 stream today, I managed to get myself killed in a bloater cloud. Completely avoidable. But I just really, really wanted to end the stream at my base. And so I drove too far. Stayed in the cloud, and ooh, document. Let's not read it right now. Let's go inside. Oh, we're loading. Oh, Dungeon Cat Meme says that they're thinking of picking up State of Decay Lifeline. So yeah, I've got a special fondness for Lifeline. It was me as part and a small team of maybe just one person from each discipline, basically. Like, I was the designer, we had a programmer, a sound person, an environment artist, couple of environment artists. Brant does so many things, I don't know. I have trouble categorizing him in a single role. But yeah, it was just like half a dozen of us. Like a tester working on that game. It's a little bit more than that, but it was, things that you do on small teams just kind of stick in your memory in a different way than being part of a larger project. Okay, I'm starting a fire right now. Worried that I look at my brain is charged. Oh, you can't see this. You can't see the fact that I've got these little icons in the upper left, that are filling up when I come in here. One of them is a brain. So I don't know exactly what's up. Like, is that like my consciousness? It's probably consciousness. It can probably be affected by lots of things. Okay, so it's B739. So B 7 3 9. Compromising document. William held him as a crook. He's been blackmailing everyone in the village, myself included, like this infamous Seraphine Poudrier. And this document is proof of every bribe paid by Hamilton to the federal authorities. He's a murderer. I don't believe in his remorse. I don't believe in native magic, but I do believe in their vengeance. Interesting. Okay. So let's come over here and let's see if when I'm standing next to this I can use the save feature. Yes, I can. Okay, we've saved the game. Time to quit this session, but I'm hoping that that gives you a sense of what this game is about. I am really surprised. I didn't know what to expect from Kona at all. All I knew was the logo and the music at the beginning before we started the stream. And I am really impressed by how interesting it is, because it starts out feeling like The Long Dark, but then it becomes a hard-boiled detective story, but then creepy magical stuff starts to come in, and it just feels like you're just sort of unrolling these surprising layers as you get deeper and deeper. So I'm really glad that Game Pass put this in front of me, because otherwise I might never have discovered it. And yeah, so anyway, let's wrap up this video. Now the bar works, which is good. So some videos there, a subscribe button, and we will go.